There is only one who can do anything amazing. There is only one who can do anything so amazing. His name is Jesus. He is the strongest. His name is Jesus, and he is oh so good. Oh, anything he can do, anything. Yes, it's true. Anything he can do, anything. He is amazing. Anything he can do, anything. Yes, it's true. Anything he can do, anything. He is amazing. Oh, 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 oh. He is amazing, and he can do anything. There is only one who loves me like he does, like he does. There is only one who loves me like he does, no matter what. His name is Jesus. He is the strongest. His name is Jesus, and he is oh so good. Oh, anything he can do, anything. Yes, it's true. Anything he can do, anything. He is amazing. Anything he can do, anything. Yes, it's true. Anything he can do, anything. He is amazing. He is the very best. No one is bigger. He is the very best. No one is stronger. He is the very best. No one is greater. He is Jesus. He is Jesus. He is the very best. No one is bigger. He is the very best. No one is stronger. He is the very best. No one is greater. He is Jesus. He is Jesus. Oh, anything he can do, anything. Yes, it's true. Anything he can do, anything. He is amazing. Anything he can do, anything. Yes, it's true. Anything he can do, anything. He is amazing. Oh, 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 oh. He is amazing, and he can do anything. Oh, 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 oh. He is amazing, and he can do anything.
Who know what time it is?
Time to hear a story full of wonder. There's so much fun we'll have learning together. So let's go down to the clubhouse with Ollie and his friends. Let's go down to the clubhouse where wonder never ends at the Wonder Clubhouse. Meet with you at the Wonder Clubhouse. Meet with you.
Hi everyone, I'm Kai, your friendly neighborhood astronaut. My friends and I decorated the clubhouse to look like outer space. Isn't it amazing? We're playing out of this world! It's so cool. My mom got me this cool astronaut costume. It looks just like the ones astronauts wear when they go up into outer space. Raise your hand if you think being an astronaut would be a cool job. Me too. I'd love to blast off in a rocket ship and see all the stars and visit the moon and maybe even see other planets. That would be so cool. Plus, with my special radio, I could talk to people down on Earth. I would love being an astronaut.
Who?
It's Ollie.
Hello, Kai. Who? Visiting outer space, are you?
Hi, Ollie. I am. Astronauts get to do the best things.
Astronauts are fantastic. It's true. But I know someone even more amazing. Who?
Listen to this story. Just follow me through. Hoo, hoo.
Follow me through, follow me through, who? Ollie's got a Bible story for me and you.
Well, hello everyone! Welcome to the Cupcake Food Truck. I'm Aisha. So good to see you today. Check out these amazing cupcakes. Ta-da! They're my golden goldfish cupcakes. Because I have the most amazing story about the most amazing out of this world person. Can you guess who it is? Jesus! That's right. It's Jesus. If you're ready for the story, on the count of 3, yell, "Tell me a story." 1, 2, 3. Tell me a story. Okay, so today's true story from the Bible begins with these fishermen. They have been fishing all night, and now they are cleaning their nets. I wonder how many fish they caught. Let's look in their boats. Do you see any fish? No. These guys had tried all night to catch fish, but came back without any fish. So sad. Just then, Jesus came to the shore, and a crowd of people followed him. They wanted to hear Jesus' amazing teachings about how God loves them. But there were so many people, and they kept getting closer. And closer and closer. Jesus had no room to stand on the sand. So he asked Peter, the fisherman, if he could use his boat. Tell me, if Jesus asked you if he could come on your boat, would you say yes or no? Yes, me too. So, Jesus got in the boat and he taught the people about God. When he was finished teaching, he said to Peter, "Let's go fishing." Peter told Jesus that he had tried all night to catch fish and didn't catch a single one. But since Jesus asked, Peter agreed to try one more time. They let down their nets and waited. Tell me if you see any fish. There's a fish. Wow. There's another one. What's that? Even more fish? So many fish! Wow! Look, there's so many fish. The nets are breaking. They even had to get another boat. Soon, they had 2 full boats of fish. Everyone was amazed. No one but the out-of-this-world amazing Jesus could do that. Jesus is amazing and can do anything because Jesus is God's son. Did you like the story? If you did, give it 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Hey there, Ollie. Tell me, who is amazing?
Jesus is amazing. Yes, it's true. Now let's hear it from you. Tell me, who is amazing?
Jesus is amazing. That's the truth, friends. You better believe it. Bye.
So there's your story, and it's all true. Jesus helped his friends catch lots of fish. Jesus is amazing. Ho, ho.
Thanks, Ollie.
Goodbye to you. Ho, ho.
Wow, Jesus helped his friends catch enough fish to fill 2 whole boats. Jesus is so amazing. I think I got the story. Did you get it? If you did, say got it. Get it?
Got it!
Good. I'm going to fly my rocket back up into outer space and think of all the amazing things that Jesus did. Ready for liftoff. See ya!
Everyone who heard him was amazed. Luke 2:47. Everyone who heard him was amazed. Luke 2:47.
Good morning, everyone. I am Pam, and I'm so excited to welcome you back to week 4 for Rules for Life. Now, following Jesus isn't about a lot of rule following, but we're trying to compare it to playing board games. Board games all come with instruction sheets and tell you how to play the game so you can have lots of fun while you're playing your game and you know what you're doing so you're not confused and lost and so the guy next to you wins, right? Well, we also have an instruction sheet for life, which is called the Holy Bible. Do you have a Bible at home? Awesome. Well, the story that we are going to talk about today is called The Parable of Talents. Now, this is going to get really confusing, and I hope you can follow along. I'm not going to read the story to you today, but you can find it in the book of Matthew inside the Bible bookshelf. All right. The Parable of the Talents. I want you to think of the word talents as money. Talents was what they used to call money way back when Jesus told this story. So the parable of the talents is about these 3 guys, these servants. This master gives them each bags of money, of talents, right? Gold. Let's just call them gold. He gives them each money in different amounts. One guy gets 1, another guy gets more, and another guy gets even more, right? He goes away. He says, do with the money what you will, and I'll be back. And when he comes back, a couple of them did something with the money and made even more money. They used the money to do good things and they invested it. You get it. One guy that just had the 1 bag, he buried it. He buried it in the ground. He dug a hole. He put the money in it. He didn't touch it. His master comes back. He's like, look, I still have your money. I didn't do anything with it. And the master was mad. And he said, well, what good is money if you're just going to stick it in the ground and not do anything with it, right? Do you understand why the master was kind of confusing and frustrated a little bit? Okay, here is where it gets a little bit confusing. We're going to talk about us now, right? But that word talents, we're actually going to use it like talents and skills that we have. So God gives us talents and skills and abilities, and we all get different ones, right? So maybe you have a friend who has a talent or a skill that's really a lot better than you at something. And that's okay, because maybe you have a talent or skill that you're better at than them. I almost guarantee you do. God gives us all different talents and skills. And this is really, really important, that you remember to use your talents, skills, and abilities for something. Don't take your skill or your talent, dig a hole, throw it in there, and never use it in your life. You've got to use it. You've got to do something with it, because the parable that Jesus told us is, what good is a talent if it goes unused? So that might be like the example of, say you're a really musical person. Maybe you sing really, really well, but you never sing for anybody, and you never really even do any music. What good is it to have that talent if you never do anything with it? Does that make sense? Okay, we're going to talk about more after these stories.
Not living for the moment, but the future. everybody, I'm Erica. Who's up for a game of Brain Drain? The rules to this one are very simple. Use every single part of your brain to get your team to guess the answers to the questions. You're my team! So you've got to guess the answers. That's your responsibility. Responsibility is showing you can be trusted with what is expected of you. Okay, this first question is knowledge-based. So you're going to need to use this part of your brain you use for intense thinking. What is 4 plus 4 plus 8 plus 8 minus 16? You have 10 seconds. Go! Carry the 1. Okay, time's up! Here's the answer. 4 plus 4 plus 8 plus 8 minus 16 is 8! Did you get the answer? Did you get the answer? Huh? Who got it? I'm gonna say you did. Next question! Okay, so this is an artistic question. You'll need that creative part of your brain right here. Using the enclosed clay and drawing pad, get your team to guess the following phrase. Okay, I can do this. Go! Huh? Oh, what? Oh, what? Do you get it? It's a dime a dozen. A dime a dozen. A dime a dozen. That's the phrase that means something is so common you can pretty much find it anywhere. It's a dime a dozen. We're rich, I tell you. We're rich. Let's do another one. Ooh! This one's a performance card. I like this one. It uses that part of your brain that gives you courage. Right here to act on stage or sing. Here goes. Get your team to guess the following animal. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'll just look silly. In today's story, we'll learn about a boss who put 3 servants in charge of bags of gold. Will the servants do something with what they're given or waste their opportunity? I'm not going to act like that animal. Stop wondering. Stop!
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verses 14 through 30.
When Jesus wanted to share truth with the people that followed Him, He often would tell a parable, a story.
Here is what the kingdom of heaven will be like.
These parables used everyday situations to help people think and understand God's truth for themselves. One day in Jerusalem, Jesus wanted to share a story with His followers. If He told that same story today, it might sound something like this. There once was a man who created the world's most amazing energy bar.
Just one bite and I feel like I could leap tall buildings in a single bound. What is even in these?
If I told you, I'd have to leave you stranded on top of Mount Everest.
The man did such a good job of selling the energy bars, he soon became wealthy. Then one day, he got on a Zoom call with 3 of his top employees.
Zane, Ren, Murray.
Yes, sir.
Right here.
Murray!
Says he's here.
I don't hear him.
Start your audio, Murray.
Oh, hey, just, I was finishing the movie.
I've called you together for an important purpose. I'm going offline.
You're what?
Completely screen-free. I'm going to travel the world for a while. Hike Everest, cross the Sahara, dive down to the Mariana Trench, miles beneath the ocean, all fueled by my energy bar, of course.
Dude, that is far out.
Literally.
The rich man had carefully studied his employees and knew what they can handle.
While I'm gone, I'm leaving you in charge of my money. Zane, I'm sending you an encrypted key to access my gold account with 5,000 credits.
Oh, excellent.
Ren, here's an encrypted key to access my silver account with 2,000 credits.
I'm on it.
Murray, check your inbox for an encrypted key to my bronze account with 1,000 credits.
That's it.
That's it. I'm going off the grid.
Immediately, Zane accessed the money from the gold account and put that money to work. He hired scientists and designers to create a suction shoe that would keep a rock climber from falling.
I call it the fly shoe.
The fly shoe sold as nearly as fast as the energy bar. Zane soon made his money back, and more. Ren, meanwhile, made excellent use of the money in the silver account.
What does every adventurer need besides fuel and shoes? A friend.
So Ren invented a robotic hamster that could travel anywhere an explorer can go, from the highest of mountains to the deepest ocean trench. Soon, robotic adventure hamsters sold as fast as toilet papers. So that left only Murray, who sat looking at the bronze account on his computer screen.
Only 1,000? It's like he expects me to mess it up. Well, I'll show him. Ha!
So Murray took the money out in coins and stashed them in a giant bag. Then late one night, dug a hole in his backyard, stashed the bag inside, and covered it right back up.
Great. Now all I have to do is go back inside and watch Netflix.
After a very long time, the rich man returned from the wilds.
Ah, electricity, internet. I have returned to the grid. Please accept my meeting invite.
Zane and Ren hopped on the call immediately. Murray took a little longer.
Start your audio, Murray.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I'm excited to see how you've handled my money. Zane?
Through sales of the fly shoe, I've added 5,000 more credits to your gold account.
Well done, good and faithful employee. You've been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share my happiness. Now, Ren.
My adorable traveling robotic hamsters have earned 2,000 more credits for your silver account.
Well done, good and faithful employee. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share my happiness. So, Murray.
Yeah, hold on.
Murray reached down and held up a muddy sack. He spilled the coins across the desk.
How much is that?
1,000 credits.
That's what I gave you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I knew you're a tough businessman. You make money even where you haven't worked for it. I didn't want you getting mad, so I just buried the money. See? It's all safe.
Murray offered a weak smile, but instead of smiling back, the rich man went red in the face.
You lazy man. If you knew I can make money even when I haven't worked for it, you should have at least kept my money in the bank where it would have earned a little bit.
Sure.
The rich man turned to his personal assistant and ordered.
Take Murray's credits and give them to Zane, who already has 10,000 credits. Oh, and take Murray off my payroll immediately.
The message of Jesus' story was clear. If you are responsible for what you were given, you'll be given more. If you wasted it, you end up with nothing.
When Jesus told the story about the boss and the 3 servants, I think it was really a story about you and me. God is like the boss in the story, and we're the ones he entrusted with bags of gold. Okay, so maybe God didn't actually give you a bunch of gold, but you have definitely been given something. Each and every one of us has been uniquely created. We've been given unique talents and abilities. We use different parts of our brain. We are definitely not a dime a dozen. So, it's up to us to actually use what God has trusted us with. We can't just bury it in the ground and let it go to waste. And I think it's even better if we use what He's given us to make a difference in the world, to love God, and to love other people. So here's the rule for life to remember today. Make the most of what you've been given. So if you've got a talent for singing, then sing out loud and strong. If you're good at intense thinking, then think about how you can make the world a better place. And if you happen to have the talent for acting like a wild animal, then let it out of its cage every once in a while, even if it makes you look silly. Did you get it? You're right. It was a zebra. See you next time. I'm kidding. It was an elephant. A really good elephant, too. I wonder what part of the brain that was. This one? This one? This one? This one? Definitely this one.
Okay, guys, I have a question for you, and we're gonna pause and give you 1 whole minute to discuss it. I want you to list what talents, skills, or abilities that you have. And if your friend beside you, your brother or your sister, your mom or your dad is having trouble, you help them by telling them some of their talents and skills that they have. Go. Okay, guys, did you list all your talents, skills, and abilities? Are you going to use them? Are you gonna bury them in the ground in a big hole? Or are you gonna go out and you're gonna use them? Because here's the bottom line today, and this is our rule for life, so pay attention. This is our instruction sheet. We need to make the most of what we've been given. That's our rule for life today. So what I love about this sign is it's almost like you're breaking off a piece of yourself to share it with someone else. I think that's so cool. You're breaking off and using a bit of your natural talent and skill and ability, and it's okay to have them, and you're gonna share that with other people. So we need to, let's do it together. Put your hand up, make the most of what you've been given.
Ooh, what you got there, Lawson? Ooh, it's a new board game. I just got it. It's huge in Latvia. Cool. You want to play? Do I? All right, it's pretty straightforward. So you start by choosing a token, right? Now, the green token has a different power than the orange one because green token has the ability to roll again every single time you roll a 4. Now, the orange player can only carry 1 antique at a time. Each antique has a special, unique ability. You get to add 1 move to your turn unless you roll a prime number. So, next up, the red token right here gives you the power to scapegoat one other person. Now, the blue token gives you the ability to carry water. Now, to start the game, you need to roll 2 1s. Right, so now we already mentioned a couple different regions of the board, like the Prairie of Inexplicable Darkness and the Desert of Forgotten Dreams, but there's also the Sea of Our Desalinated Tears and the Echo Chamber of Our Lesser Angels. Now, you can move by rolling the dice, drawing a card. Now, are you ready to play? Here we go. Oh, so close. All right, your turn. Hello, everyone. I'm Steven. And I'm Lawson, and welcome to the So-and-So Show. Steven, you know what I was thinking? We should play a game. Let's do it. But I'm all out of games. Oh. So please welcome someone who knows stuff. Woohoo! Come in. All right, take a seat. Here we go. Boom. Papa squat. All right. Right there. All right.
Thank you. I'm a little nervous. I'm not usually on camera. This is all very exciting.
Yes. So why don't you tell us who you are and what you know?
Well, I'm Sebastian Longfellow, and I design board games.
Wow! Can you tell us about some of the games you've designed?
Oh, sure. I have a brand new game I'm working on where the goal is to move all 4 of your pieces from your home pad to the center, but it has special goals like you can set up a blockade with 2 of your pieces, and you can roll again if you roll doubles.
So, like Parcheesi.
I never heard of it.
It's a pretty popular game.
Huh.
So what other ideas you got there in that notebook?
Oh, well, this one's really creative. It's on a special board with a numbered grid with different ships on it. Your opponent has to call out the different coordinates, and if they hit where your ship is placed, it's a hit. Your goal is to sink all of your opponent's ships.
Oh, Battleship. Yeah.
No, I call it Sink a Ship.
But it's like Battleship. Very similar.
That's a game?
Yeah.
Okay.
What else?
Well, this one has 5 dice. And
Yahtzee.
Well, this one, you make words from different letter tiles and you put them together.
That's Scrabble. I think that's where you're going.
Okay. Well, this one can be played anywhere. It's a 3x3 grid, and you make X's and O's, and then
tic-tac-toe. With the 3x3. That's tic-tac-toe.
Someone is stealing my ideas.
Hey, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Clearly, you've got a talent for coming up with board game ideas. You just have to come up with an idea that no one's ever tried before. So, let's come up with a theme. Yeah. What is a good theme for a board game?
Clowns.
Okay, yeah, clowns. Clowns! Sure. So, okay, you come up with a clear goal for the clowns. What's a good kind of like a theme that they have to, a goal that they have to work towards? Let's say they have to...
10 of their friends in a car.
Yes. Okay. Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Yes, I actually like that. That's special. There's a simple and direct goal everyone is trying to accomplish.
Yes.
And then you would layer in different objectives and obstacles like an escaped lion, a heckling child, or banana peels of varying sizes.
Now you've got it.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Has anybody made that game yet?
No, but it sounds fun.
Let me go and make it before someone else does and steals my idea. Sebastian Longfellow out.
Good luck. Bye, buddy. Fun with your clowns. I'd play that game. Do you want to invent it before he does? Stop. Okay, sorry. It's Bible story time with Kellen. Kellen.
What's up, guys?
Not much. What do you got for us today?
Well, I got a parable that Jesus told from the book of Matthew. Now, Jesus would often teach using stories called parables that showed a bigger truth about God or the world.
Perfect. Take it away.
Sure thing. And here to help me today are the So-and-So Show players.
Okay. Why?
Jesus talked about an important person who was going on a journey, and we'll call her the boss.
Yeah! I'm going on a journey. Oh. But I have so many bags of gold. What should I do with them? I have an idea. A marvelous idea! I give the bags of gold to my servants, and I let them take care of it. Sonia! Yes, the boss. I'm going on a long journey. Oh. And I'm trusting you to take care of these 5 bags of gold.
Me?
Absolutely.
You want me to be in charge of these 5 bags of gold?
I'm trusting you to take good care of them.
Thank you.
Patricia!
Yes, the boss?
I'm going on a long journey, and I'm putting you in charge of these 2 bags of gold.
Me?
Exactly.
You want me to be in charge of these 2 bags of gold? Your fortune? Your wealth?
I trust you to take good care of them.
Yes! Of course.
Yes. Yes, boss. I'm going on a long journey, and I want you. Yes. To be. Yes. In charge. Yes. In charge of this one bag of gold. Me? Yes. I trust you to take good care of it. And now, I'm off. What am I supposed to do with this?
Time passed, and the boss came back from her long journey.
Let's see what happened to my fortune. Sonia!
The boss, you left me in charge of these 5 bags of gold.
And?
And I took it and turned it into these 5 bags.
That's amazing! You've been faithful with a few things. I'll put you in charge of many things. Share in my happiness. Thank you.
Thank you.
Patricia!
Boss, you trusted me with 2 bags of gold, and I turned it into 2 more bags of gold.
You've been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Yes! Come, share in my happiness.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is so good. Blanche! Blanche?
Hey, the boss. And you're pretty, you're tough, so I was scared of this responsibility, so I took your gold and I buried it in the dirt. I kept it safe. So, here's your 1 bag of gold.
You knew I was tough, and you did nothing with my money. But you could have put it in a bank. At least you just let it sit there in the ground doing nothing. Sonia!
Yes.
Here. You're in charge of this bag of gold, too. What are you doing?
Dancing.
You could have shared in my happiness, but you chose not to do anything with what you were given. You missed out. Outside. Yeah, go. Keep going. Further.
Is this far enough?
Further.
Okay, thank you for this opportunity.
Patricia! Let's party!
The end.
Great story, Kellen. Yeah, I learned a lot. Like, maybe I shouldn't have buried that bag of bicentennial quarters my Aunt Matilda gave me.
Maybe not. But remember, a parable is more than just a story. There's a deeper meaning.
So it's not just about burying money?
No. I think this story teaches us that God has given us so much. Now, maybe he hasn't given us money or bags of gold, but he has given us talent and creativity and energy and strength. And we can use what God has given us to tell others about him or to show God's love. We shouldn't keep the gifts God has given us to ourselves. They're meant to be shared.
That's great. Thanks, Kellen.
No doubt. I'll see you guys later.
Later. Bye, Kellen. Great story. Yeah, and it helped us learn another rule of life. Make the most of what you've been given. That's a good rule. Sure is. Hey, will you call me the boss? Absolutely not. Okay, then. Reveal the question!
How can you use what you've been given?
Right, because we've all been given something.
Talent, intelligence, love.
This shovel, bags of bicentennial quarters.
That too. Talk about it with each other. How can you use what you've been given? And we'll see you next time on The So-and-So Show. Got it.
Triangle so you guys at home can see it.
Do it. That's not 20.
I got him!
That's like 10.
I got him!
Me too!
I'm gonna catch yours, you catch my...
Okay.
I can't even put it on my arm.
So I'm gonna go that way, you go this way.
I'm gonna go to my right,
Yeah.
your left.
Okay.
Then you go to your north-southwest degrees.
Okay.
And go 1, 2, 3. Did you
get it?
Wow!